First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. It's complete to Watt. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 44. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, and now it's second down.
Break on the coverage.
55, mark, 55. He's scared.
To throw again, Locke. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. On play action, Locke. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Denver.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, will step aside. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Check back 40. Check back 40.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Down pass. Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. And it's 2nd down. Now Gordon. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. They're going with Lindsay, and I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
12 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Connor. And he stopped immediately there.
James Conner.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Third down and 12.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. He ticked towards 2:22 on the clock. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Block now to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Roethlisberger's
My
pass.
first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
The Bronco ball carrier.
2nd and 4.
Tackle made by Devin Bush.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. They've got his man complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Cortland Sutton, incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Gordon. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Vince Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And out.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Switzer on the return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
At the 46-yard line. On
1st down, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ben to throw again. Got a man, it's Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Screen pass to Connor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
At the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On first down, Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Joe Hayden. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal.
4th down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll be out of bounds, taking